Supposed to be big farm girl. She works on a farm.
Yeah, I would actually want to be excited.
So you, that's what you get.
Someone say, is that true? You guys say, right? You say, is that true? Or is that true? Is that true? Is that true?
See my piece.
No, we're not airing it.
We'll get her on her way down too. I know her sister is a friend of mine.
I thought she said she'd be
I'll go. And we just took the whole pan of Rice Krispies and hid it in her closet. Yes, they were so good. Yeah, it's called Burnt Island.
Should we make some?
Yeah,
Should we make some? I have like 6 each at my house. You can make like every 3 years. I'll just back. We're going to your house and making every couple days one friend.
We should.
We actually What's it?
I thought it was so funny when you said that to the kid.
Yeah, I laughed too.
I was like, what's that? But it's fish ones. No, it's like I'm saying like one fish. I'm like, yeah, I just think if you're no, I get it. Like, I would one fish. Why would you have one fish? It's not what I'm saying. No, I'm saying plural. Fish is just the same. You know what? I'm sorry. I know that. You're not good. You're not good. Yeah, me neither. I would be like, what? Oh, unless it's like a good thing. No, they're sweet. You're right.
It's Lily's grandparents.
They're getting it this year. Oh, you can go when you get it. Or no, or did they get it last year?
No, Rich.
No, but they're my like big things. Like when I did them for prom, I like. They like destroyed my natural ones. Yeah. So like now I just have to keep putting them on. Oh, you were yeah, but you can't tell us. There's texture on it.
Keep dropping my ticket.
Something like this for prom would be like yeah, this one is like walking like yeah, but it's so like it's all centered. It is. Oh shoot, you're right. Oh my gosh, Sophie, stand up. Have you said anything bad? Hey. Wait, go turn it on and I'm gonna stand up and look at it. Wait, turn your volume up. Surprise you we got texted that.
Wait, how did you know? Was it on?
I mean, I would think it's on.
The sound is on. Wait, yeah. Run it back.
Wait.
See if you can hear us.
Can you see me? Oh, you can definitely hear me.
I can hear you, Shelby. I don't love that.
Okay, guys, let's watch what you said. Oh, wait, this is... You can clearly hear me. Find these the cutest. Allie's doing one too. Okay. That's so nervous.
Careful, it'll break you, little boy.
I think so. I forget that their dads have to walk there. Yeah, they walk in from all behind.
She got it.
Don't make the whole show. I know. Right now. I really got if I ever sat here for a sporting event and the camera was on. Oh god. That'd be so bad. Yeah, that's why my mom sits up here. Yeah. Because someone's screaming.
No, we almost didn't have one. That's another girl that never. Wait. I'm surprised it even did. I'm thinking about it. I took them
I would like to welcome everyone to the 2025 Miss Goodhue Pageant. Hi, my name is Rachel Baska. I was a Miss Goodhue Princess in 2010. I've been back to the rural Goodhue Lake City area for about a year and a half now. I live with my husband, Colin, children Hazel, who's 5, Hudson, who's 3, and 3 horses, dogs, and cats. I work as a labor and delivery nurse. My hobbies include trail riding my horses, walking, hiking, working out, and traveling with friends and family. I'm excited to meet this year's candidates and MC again this year.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Allison Arndt, formerly Cordis, and I was the 2011 Goodhue Princess and Miss Congeniality. I still cherish the memories made that summer from being in the town parades, meeting the other local royalty, and taking pictures with the little ones who viewed us as real-life princesses. In 2017, I married my high school sweetheart, Jordan, and we moved to Zumbrota. I am currently a stay-at-home mom to our 5-year-old son, Jackson, and our 3-year-old daughter, Avery. When we are not running for wrestling or dance class, I enjoy being outside, baking sweet treats, and spending time with family and friends.
We'll start the pageant off by introducing the 2024 royalty. Miss Goodhue, Sierra Kallstrom. Princess, Ella Buxengard. Princess Marissa Collins. And Miss Congeniality, Kaylin Ryan.
We will now meet the 2025 Miss Goodhue candidates. You will find each of the candidates pictured in the programs. The candidates had the opportunity to write their own biographies and were individually judged by interviews yesterday evening. Rachel and I will be reading those bios after the candidate introduces themselves and their escort.
Hi everybody, my name is Isabel Gervin Hutter and I'm escorted by my dad, Corey Hutter, and my sponsor is Royals Auto Service.
Isabel lives just outside of Goodhue, but spends most of her time in town, whether it's at school, work, or somewhere in between. She is the youngest in her family, which means she's had plenty of time to master the art of holding her own. She's the little sister to Andrew and Lily, and the daughter of Leslie and Corey. At school, Isabel is involved in cross-country, FFA, Spanish club, and choir. Outside of school, she holds a leadership role in her church's teen group, where she helps organize community service projects like pancake breakfasts and holiday toy drives. She is also active in her church's choir and hand-built choir. When she's not busy with that, she splits her time between arranging flowers and decorating at Cherry Betcher's Floral Shop, the Flower Cottage and Tuck Shop, and waitressing at Bev's Cafe in Red Wing, where the coffee flows as strongly as her sense of humor. Speaking of coffee, Isabel drinks hers black, which has earned her some loving family nicknames like Detective or Old Man. Since birth, her nickname has been Tinkerbell, which her family says fits her perfectly. She's an avid reader who's usually got a thriller, dystopian novel, or a true crime book in hand. Just don't expect her to reach for a novel. Isabel has a large variety of friends and is always up for a good laugh or a spontaneous hangout. After high school, she's considering a future in dental hygiene, a career path she's discovered during a job shadow, and could surprisingly see herself enjoying. Isabel German Hutter.
Hi, my name is Sophia Lodmeyer, and I'm escorted by my dad, Brent Lodmeyer, and my sponsorship is Lodmeyers Incorporated.
Sophia is delighted to be a contender in Miss Goodhue. Having grown up in this welcoming community, she deeply appreciates the town's togetherness. She actively participates in events such as the annual county fair and the local blood drives. Sophia believes in community involvement as that is what makes Goodhue so unique and special. She spends a lot of time giving back to the community by being an active member in 4-H, NHS, and FFA. She also volunteers at Sunday school, helping the boogery but cute kindergartners. She likes to stay active by playing all year-round volleyball and working out. If she is not busy with sports or clubs, you will find her walking dogs, tightening goggles, and handing out freezies. She means lifeguarding, milking cows, or feeding calves for the dickies. In her free time, she loves to be with her friends and channel her inner tree hugger, and do as many things as possible outside. Some of these activities are hiking, skiing, simply sitting outside, gardening, and helping her dad with the occasional random dad chore like chopping wood. After high school, Sophia plans to attend the University of Colorado Boulder with plans to major in teaching or speech-language pathology. Sophia Lodemeyer.
Hello everyone, my name is Leetta O'Reilly and I am escorted by my dad, Ben O'Reilly, and I am sponsored by our family farm, O'Reilly Shamrock Farms.
Leetta enjoys growing up on her family farm, O'Reilly Shamrock Farms, only a short distance from Goodhue. She is the oldest of 6 children and is often found taking them to and from their various activities. Leetta has always been involved in dance, starting with Just for Kicks when she was just 3 years old, and now is on the dance team at Goodhue School. Other activities she's involved in include NHS, FFA, where she is on the Florida Culture team, and FCA, where she leads small group discussion and prayer on Tuesday mornings. Outside of school activities, you can find her babysitting, watching her siblings in their activities, or helping out on her family's farm with calf chores. Leetta is also involved in the Dairy Ambassador program, where she attends community events and promotes the importance of dairy alongside the Dairy Princesses. Leetta is also involved in her church and often volunteers her time at events, such as Vacation Bible School. She also enjoys spending time with her family. Mealtimes are some of her favorites because you never know where the conversations will lead. In the future, Leetta plans to attend a 4-year university and major in elementary or nursing. Leetta O'Reilly.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Poston. I'm escorted by my dad, Sean Poston, and my sponsor is the Goodhue Market.
Madison is the second oldest of 4 in her family. Her older brother Mason, her younger sister Macy, and her younger brother Mitchell. She's enjoyed growing up on her family's farm where she helps out with the beef cows, calves, cats, dogs, and chickens. Except she will not go near the chickens as she is terrified. At Goodhue School, Madison is involved in the yearbook committee where she enjoys being creative with putting the yearbook pages together. Ever since elementary school, she has always enjoyed math class, which has been something that comes easy for her. Outside of school, she has 2 part-time jobs. She works at our local grocery store, the Goodhue Market, where she truly enjoys seeing and talking to all of the community members. She further contributes by working as a personal care attendant, where her responsibilities are addressing the needs and desires of the teenage girl she cares for to guarantee a trouble-free daily routine. Madison always loves hanging out with her friends, which may be going shopping, seeing movies, or just going for coffee runs. She loves spending the majority of her time with her family, which may be at family dinners, large family get-togethers, or every weekend at the racetrack. After high school, Madison plans to attend RCTC, where she will go into the radiologist program. Madison Poston.
Hi everyone, my name is Libby Tomford. I'm escorted by my dad, Travis Tomford, and my sponsor is Spring Green Lawn Care.
Libby has lived in Goodhue all her life. She is the youngest of 2 with 1 older sister. She is very involved with school and loves to attend sporting events, with her favorite being football games. Libby is also a member of the volleyball team, which she is the senior captain for this season, and the dance team. She is also part of the National Honor Society, where she spends a lot of time volunteering for her community. During summer, she spends most of her days babysitting or working at the Goodhue pool as a lifeguard and teaching swimming lessons. She enjoys working with young kids and spending lots of time outside at both of her jobs. Outside of work and school, you will probably find her hanging out with her friends, working out, or spending time up at the lake. Libby Tomford.
Hello everyone, my name is Macy Both. Tonight I am escorted by my dad, Steve Both, and my sponsors are Ryan Trucking and Goodhue Storage.
Macy enjoys growing up in rural Goodhue, just a few minutes outside of town. She's the oldest in the family with a younger brother, Murphy. At home, she helps clean around the house and make sure everything is neat and tidy. Activities that Macy is involved in at the Goodhue School include FCA, NHS, and prom committee. She also enjoys biology classes in school. Macy's involved in the volleyball and basketball through the school and thoroughly enjoys them both. Outside of school functions, you can find her working for Sherry Betcher, babysitting many kids, or cleaning the 2nd Street pub early in the mornings. You can also spot Macy playing AAU, lifting in the gym, utilizing the high UV index for tanning, or hanging out with friends and family doing fun activities. After high school, Macy plans to attend a 4-year school and major in exercise science. Macy Both.
Can we please get the lights turned back on? We would now like to take a moment and introduce our judges this evening. Will each judge please stand as we say your name? First up is Shar Auger. Shar is a retired 4th grade teacher from Red Wing. She graduated from Lincoln High School in Lake City and then attended Mankato State University. She later earned her master's degree with an emphasis in gifted education from Hamline University. She has 1 daughter and 1 son who are both educators as well. In her free time, she enjoys being active, gardening, reading, playing piano, traveling, and spending time with friends. Most importantly, she values time with her family. Her 2 grandchildren, or frat boys as she calls them, fill her heart with joy and make her laugh regularly.
Next, Melissa Boris, who is a 1st grade teacher at Zumbrota Mazeppa Schools. She actually started her teaching career here in Goodhue over 20 years ago. She and her husband Josh live between Zumbro Falls and Mazeppa. They have 3 children. Jack will be a sophomore at UW River Falls, Hayden will be a junior, and Addison will be a 9th grader. In her spare time, she was always cheering for her kids on in the sports. She also loves gardening and cooking.
Now, Leslie McCoy, who is from Lake City. She has been an ultrasound tech for Mayo Clinic for the past 18 years. She loves her profession, helping and caring for people. She is also currently in her chauffeur mom era, raising 3 very little active ladies, Bree 11, Mackenzie 13, and Alexis 14, along with their doggy Roscoe. In her little bit of free time, she loves to take walks, read, work in her flower gardens, take road trips, and explore with her girls and cheer them on at dance, volleyball, and track.
Our final judge is Natalie Schaffner, who is from Hastings. She graduated cum laude from UW Stout with a bachelor's in fine arts and graphic design and interactive media. She currently works as a content and messaging coordinator for UW River Falls College of Arts and Sciences. Natalie is the current 2025 Shamrock Princess for the St. Patrick's Association in St. Paul. Thank you to all of our judges for helping out this year. Your time is greatly appreciated.
It is now time to put the candidates on the spot by having them answer a question drawn at random. They were given a list of possible questions, but they do not know which will be drawn tonight. Lucky candidate number 1 is Sophia. If you showed me around the Goodhue community, where would you take me and why?
I would take you to the side of the school right over there in the springtime because that's when the trees over there bloom, and I like whenever I park over there I like to smell all the beautiful blooming flowers over there.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Next, I have Isabel. What is the best advice you have ever received?
My grandma Neva used to live by the mantra, always eat dessert first so you have room. And I can safely say that has never failed me. I've always had enough room for dessert.
Thank you. Lietta. What do you treasure most about your life?
I treasure my family and our tight relationship we have, especially my siblings being so close in age.
Thank you, Leanna.
next we have Madison. What is your most unforgettable family experience?
I would say my almost unforgettable family experience was the unexpected loss of my cousin Blake.
Thank you, Madison. Macy. If you could describe Goodhue in one word, what would it be and why?
If I were to describe Goodhue in one word, it would be close-knit. The community is always so supportive and always there for each other, whether that is as exciting as celebrating a high school state game in the cities or as devastating as losing a classmate. They're always there for you no matter what. Thank you.
Thank you, Macy. All right, and now we have Libby. If you had only one wish, what would it be and why?
If I had one wish, I would just wish for anybody who is suffering in pain mentally or physically to be relieved of that pain and find peace in their life.
Thank you.
The last segment of the judging experience is a group talent. The girls will be singing "When Will My Life Begin" from the movie Tangled. Thank you, girls. That was really great.
The judges will now step out and finalize their decisions. Good luck, judges. That is a great group of girls. I'd like to now introduce to you our guest speaker for the evening, Lindsay Fulton Logan.
Good evening. It's been a long time since someone's given me a microphone in this gym. So I had the opportunity to visit with these young girls in the back, and I have to tell you, I officially feel much older, and I remember these chairs being much bigger when you sat in them. So, yes. So I have to tell you a funny story. When the pageant committee called me and asked if I would be interested in giving the girls a pep talk for this event, and I was like, I can do that, you know, and I had this whole spiel in mind and my speech all written, and I had called Kendra and I said, hey, so how does this work? I said, you know, do I meet the girls in a room and And I said, I'm ready to tell them about boys and how their frontal cortex isn't developed and they don't mean to be the way they are, but they are, and you know, to be tough in this world and how things are now. And I said, so what room do I go to? And she goes, what are you talking about? And I said, well, I've never been to a Goodhue coronation before. And she's like, what? I said, yeah, I mean, if it wasn't a fast horse, you wouldn't catch me at the event. And she said, no, you're speaking to everybody. And I said, okay, I gotta go rewrite my speech. So hang with me, ladies. If you want to have the other conversation, we can do that another time. But I just want to tell you all, it's such an honor to be here tonight for your special event and this really fun moment for the community. The coronation of our newest Goodhue royalty. Tonight we celebrate more than just a crown. We celebrate the strength, the spirit, and the story of Goodhue, and the incredible women who will carry that story forward. To our candidates, I see you. I see your courage, your grace, your grit, and I see the long hours you've given and the ways you've stepped up and the heart you've poured into your entire journey. You are the future of this town, and tonight, every person in this room is proud of the example you have set for not only the younger girls watching you, but for the adults as well. Because this is about more than a sash or a title, this is about representation. This is about showing the next generation of young women what is possible when they find their voice and they choose to use it. It's about stepping into the spotlight, not to be seen, but to stand for something. And each of you stand for those values that make Goodhue great. And that is kindness, ethic, community, and hard work, as well as pride in where you all come from. So let me tell you what I've learned as a woman in agriculture, in business, in butchery, and in leadership. The world will always try to define you and make you fit into its mold. But our roots, our community, our families, and our friends are here to remind you that you are not to fit into that mold. You are to be who you are meant to be. You need to be authentic and strong and deeply, deeply proud of where you all come from. To the young girls sitting in the audience tonight, watching with big eyes and big dreams, and I brought one of them in the front row who's watching these girls like a hawk, I want you to hear me loud and clear. You belong here. You belong in leadership, you belong at the head of the table, you belong in boots, gowns, tractors, in labs, and on stages, wherever your heart pulls you to be, and your community. We are here to cheer you on every step of the way. That's the power of Goodhue. We don't just raise crops, we raise character. We raise leaders, we raise future queens, and not just the ones that wear crowns, but the kind who show up to speak out, to serve others, and to serve their community. Community is the backbone of everything. It's the neighbor who shows up with the hot dish when your loved one has passed. It's the volunteers, the coaches, the teachers, the folks who sweep the streets before the parades you'll experience this summer. It's the people behind the scenes who make events like tonight happen. This town may be small, but its heart is mighty, and you have seen that firsthand. And when we lift one another up, we rise together. As we crown our newest Goodhue royalty tonight, we're not just honoring these young women, but we're placing our hope in them. We're saying we trust you all to represent us, to lead with integrity, to shine not just for yourself, but for everyone who's ever called Goodhue home. And to the families here, thank you for raising these remarkable young women. Thank you for teaching them the value of showing up, speaking kindly, and working hard. In closing, I will say this to you tonight. Whether you wear the crown this evening, your light matters. Your voice matters. Your choices matter, and together as a community, we will continue to build that future strong, rooted, and full of promise. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for stepping out of your comfort zone and trying tonight. May you always walk with pride, lead with humility, and remember wherever life takes you, I will speak personally to this factor, you will always have Goodhue to call home. Congratulations to you all, and thank you.
At this time, we'd suggest you find your red ticket that you received when you entered tonight. We will be reading off numbers for gift card winners. Please stand or raise your hand and one of the royalty will bring the prize to you. Okay, we have $10 to the bake shop. I'm going to read the last four numbers. 1274. Another $10 to the bake shop. 1334. $10 to J Hill. 1258. Another $10 to J Hill, 1198. Goodhue Depot for $10, 1220. $10 to Blooms on Broadway, 1214. $10 for Blooms on Broadway, 1284. $1284. $10 to Goodhue Market, 1267. Goodhue Market as well for $10, 1209. Sheer enhancement for $10, 1286. Sheer enhancement for $10, 1190. Royal Auto Service for $10, 1203. Royal Auto Service for $10, 1289. Country Station for $10, 1306. Goodhue Depot for $10, 1272. Country Station for $10. 1310. Congratulations to all the winners. Woohoo!
Just to highlight some of the fun for that's going to be happening over the Volksfest weekend here. Tonight, after our Miss Goodhue here, you guys can head on down to the Hairball concert. Tomorrow, it looks like we've got a car and tractor show starting at 8. We've got the annual Udder Run. We've got some fun for the kids here around the school with a bounce house and touch a truck. And then later on tomorrow night, we have the concert of Craig Morgan and some fireworks to follow. And then of course, the fun for Sunday includes the Dad's Belgian Waffle Feed, and we also have the parade.
Speaking of parades, I think we need a couple of grand marshals for this year's parade. Ladies, can you help me out? This year's grand marshals both graduated from Goodhue High School. One grew up in the Zumbrota area before moving to Goodhue to finish off high school there. The other grew up in Goodhue in the Goodhue area. He graduated with the class of 1972 and she graduated in 1975. She attended the Red Wing Votech while he got straight to work. They were married in 1979 and have one child and 2 grandchildren. He has owned his own trucking business for almost 50 years. She worked at Goodhue County until they got an exciting call for a daughter to adopt. She then stayed home until their daughter started school. She was a paraprofessional at the Goodhue School for 26 years. In 1997, they built and ran what is now called the Goodhue Car Wash, but have sold it in recent years. They can be found at all of their grandchildren's sporting events, cheering on the Goodhue Wildcats. She volunteers at school and the Goodhue Living. They both love to play pickleball with their friends. They enjoy living in Goodhue and being out and about, and also having all their neighborhood grandkids stopping by for treats. The 2025 Volksfest Parade Grand Marshals are Dave and Cindy Ryan.
We would like to thank Lynn and Peg Nardinger for representing Goodhue this past year as at the parades and other functions as our 2024 Volksfest King and Queen. Sorry you two, but you can't hold the crowns forever. It is time to crown the next ones. This year's King and Queen are amazing role models for their children and grandchildren, all of whom couldn't be more proud of them being crowned King and Queen tonight. They were born and raised in the Goodhue area and both attended Goodhue High School, graduating a year apart. They dated all through high school and married in 1970. He enlisted in the National Guard and she stayed home with their daughter born the following year. They welcomed a total of 4 children over the next 10 years and now have 8 grandchildren. He farmed with his father and brother, retiring just this past year. She worked several jobs in the community and retired from the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. They can be found at all of the grandchildren's activities and love cheering on the Goodhue Wildcats. They also enjoy a summer cruise in their old car. They are always willing to lend a helping hand to their children, grandchildren, friends, and community. Both are active in the community, helping at church and delivering Meals on Wheels. She is known to have delicious meals and baked goods at all times. He is a member of the Belchester American Legion and the Goodhue Lions Club. He can be found cooking chicken every year at the barbecue. Your 2025 Volksfest King and Queen are Mark and Sue Tomford.
We would now like to have Joanne from the Goodhue Chamber come forward to present the scholarships to the 2024 royalty. Thank you to the Goodhue Chamber for this donation. We'd also like to thank Joanne with J Hill Promotions for making this generous donation of the programs for tonight's pageant.
Well, I have to follow Lindsay. Thank you very much. The Goodhue Chamber of Commerce would like to say thank you to the Miss Goodhue Committee. You can rise. Take your bow. For all of your hard work. Lynn and Peggy Nardinger, and our 2024 Miss Goodhue royalty, and of course their parents. Your hard work and dedication has not gone unnoticed. To make this festivity a success, it takes a small community, and I am very proud this year to present to our 2024 royalty their scholarships, so if they'd like to come forward. Congratulations to Mark and Sue. I am sure you will enjoy the ride. From all of us at Goodhue Chamber of Commerce, we wish all of you a fun and safe Volksfest weekend. Thank you so much.
It is now time for Miss Goodhue 2024, Sierra Kallstrom's farewell.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight for the 2025 Miss Goodhue Pageant. I'm your 2024 Miss Goodhue, Sierra Kallstrom. I had the honor this past year of representing our town alongside Kaylin Ryan, Marissa Collins, and Ella Buxengard. The past year was filled with numerous opportunities and learning experiences. This year, we learned how to step out of our comfort zones, develop leadership skills, and harness of the power of community. This year, we are able to participate and lead in many different events in our community, as well as the surrounding areas. Our first event we got to participate in was obviously Volksfest. We got out of our comfort zone to go up on stage to meet and get our sashes signed by Justin Moore. We also had the honor to ring the bell and help out at the udder run along with many other social events. We attended over 20 parades this year, and we all can agree that Vesa was our favorite, which should be called Water Wars. However, in Mazeppa days, we got to switch floats with the Lions Club. So that means they rode on our float, waving like the princesses we are. And we got to sit in the recliners and relax for that parade. Also, we attended numerous other town festivals throughout the year, such as River City Days, which was one of my favorites. We got to go to the tea party in the morning and spend the rest of the day in the town, where we watched their pageant. We got to get out of our comfort zone by meeting many other town royalties along with Miss Minnesota. In all 12 hours of walking around Red Wing, we made many friends, and we went to learn more about their town's festival. Some other events later in the year we attended were Christmas festivals, pageants, tea parties, county fairs, and volunteering for the community. I think it's safe to say we truly did make the most out of our year. And if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. Being Miss Goodhue has shown me the strength and the pride that our community holds. We were able to work with younger kids at Princess for a Day, read in classrooms, and go to the Goodhue Living and learn more about the history of our community through the elderly. I will never forget the truly amazing experience that I've had. My advice to the next group of Miss Goodhue girls is to take every opportunity that this year presents you. Enjoy meeting new people and take many, many pictures. It truly goes by so fast, and enjoy every moment that comes your way. I would like to give a huge thank you to our parents for driving to the parades, putting together the float, driving the float, and making sure we had everything we needed. I would also like to thank the committee for all you do, supporting us, providing us with the float, reminding us where we are, what we're supposed to do. We couldn't have done it without all of you. Lastly, I would like to thank the girls who I had the opportunity and experience with. I will forever be grateful to have had the honor of being Miss Goodhue, and I will cherish the memories Marissa, Ella, Kaylin, and I made together. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask the pageant committee volunteers to stand. We would like to thank you for all of your hard work in making this year's 36th Miss Goodhue pageant a success. Members include Tiffany Harrell, Paula Powers, Cassie Richter, Kendra Rude, Kelsey Strauss, and Molly Walrick. If you have any interest in joining the committee for next year, please contact one of these members. The Miss Goodhue program would like to send a special thanks to the following: Carolyn Ryan with the Depot, Joanne Hillesheim with J Hill Promotions, Katie Curdy, Hilbert Struess, Tally Stair, and Megan Jagger.
We have finally reached the time we've all been waiting for. We will introduce your new Miss Goodhue, Princesses, and Miss Congeniality.
Queen Sierra, will you please get the envelopes from the judges? Candidates, please take your places in the front. Good luck, everyone. We will start with Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality was voted on yesterday evening by her peers and is the most likable person. By definition, she is agreeable, suitable, or pleasing in nature or character. Miss Congeniality.
We will now crown the two princesses. Miss Goodhue and her royalty will represent Goodhue over the next year at area parades and local functions. Each princess is equal. There is no first or second runner-up.
Leanna O'Reilly. Queen Sierra will now crown your Miss Goodhue 2025.
Here is your Miss Goodhue 2025, Libby Townford. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. You are welcome to stick around and take pictures, but please watch your step around all the cords and decorations. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of the Volksfest activities.
Picture. That's right, Ethan. Am I in the camera right now? Oh. I'm not in it. Pointed it to us. Why is that? No.